he is Australian. He's a serial event crasher.
She looks visibly shaken lah. Yeah.
She was.
This is the kind in army, right? We say we will blanket party you at night one. Then no one will come out and say what happened.
Shut up, Robert. Ow!
And welcome to the Lao Jiaos Podcast. This is where we bring you unfiltered and unapologetic take on the news, current affairs, and all the things people pretend to understand. I'm your host, Thern Yang, and with me is Thern Yang. How are you doing, Thern Yang?
I still want to find a way to, that koel bird that makes the awoo noises in the morning. I just want to find a way to make it shut the hell up sometimes. Yeah, it is so piercing, what piang eh.
But I have to say, my area, I'm quite fortunate that I don't have this koel bird, but my area have a lot of other birds like parakeets. I have I don't know what the kind of bird, the bird that has white color eyes and red color eyes one. I don't know what is it. It's very nice and he has very nice sounds.
I'm not an aviary expert, but parakeets, dude, those are really cool.
So because I live quite near East Coast Park, so some of these migratory birds. And then I see some of the hornbills also. I've seen the hornbills near my traffic light before. Yeah.
Dude, hornbills are so cool.
Hornbills make a very loud noise also.
Yeah, but they're so cool. They're so cool. At least hornbills are brightly colored. Koel is like some bloody camouflage little piece of shit. But,
dark colored.
Yeah. Wow, parakeets and hornbills. Wow, your area must have a lot of bird spotters.
Yeah, close to East Coast Park. So I see a lot of this kind of special kind of birds that you normally see.
These bird spotters, it just struck me, right? Bird spotters with all their camera gear, the big bodies, the long lenses, the heavy lenses. These guys are actually properly using their kit to, photograph birds, wildlife, etc. Like I just saw on Facebook, I saw this video of this monitor lizard at Sungai Buloh eating another monitor lizard, which was already dead lah. So one monitor lizard eating a dead monitor lizard. It was pretty cool. It had like a gore warning, and I was having lunch and I was like eating prata and looking at it. I was like, oh, not bad. Eating my prata. It was actually pretty cool. Sungai Buloh was pretty cool. Imagine all these people with the very good camera gear at the upcoming Singapore Comic Con, which is happening, I think, like 6 or 7 December. So all these hentai photographers are just using the same big-ass camera gear with the same big-ass lenses. But instead of taking photos of birds or monitor lizards or crocodiles or wildlife, you're just taking photos of Xiao Mei Meis in skimpy cosplay costumes.
Yes, I've been to some of these cosplay conventions before, and I have to say I'm in the wrong business, man.
Hey, seriously, okay, if against anybody doesn't know, I'm an automotive journalist. I have a Sony camera, A7 III with a Tamron lens. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's a decent piece of kit. When I go to like Singapore Comic Con and I see all these hentai photographers using with bodies that are better than mine and lenses that are better than mine, and they're taking photos of Xiao Mei Meis in cosplay costumes. Like, bro, give me the lens lah, walao. I will actually use the lens properly. Take photo of car, background sweet, the car looks sweet, sunlight, all that kind of thing, nice.
But speaking of taking photos and red carpet, right? Did you see the incident about Ariana Grande and the crazy fan?
Oh shit, yes.
Hey, that guy is mad leh. I think he's mad leh.
That guy, this Australian fella, I can't remember his name, but you just Google Straight Times, CNA, all the news outlets reported about it. He is Australian. He's a serial event crasher. He actually crashed Katy Perry's concert in Australia, I think last year. He actually went on stage. There's this video online about it. He actually put his arms around Katy Perry. I don't know what he said to her, but
it's crazy.
Yeah, obviously on her face, you could easily see that she was very uncomfortable with him just suddenly coming on stage, touching her arms around her, that kind of thing. It was mad. And according to his Instagram bio, which I don't even know why I went to see, he also crashed, I think, some World Cup match or something. Basically, he's a professional. I won't even call him a professional troll. He's just an idiot. He's a troll. And he lives off. He gets off on all this, attention and then events.
I think the crazy thing is that he actually, before it even happened, right, he really take a video of himself saying, I'm going to do this, it's very cool, this kind of things.
This kind of fella, the photo he posted after that, I'm free, that kind of thing. This is the kind of person, I put it on our group chat, like, this is the kind of guy, back in school, I would have shoved his head down the toilet bowl just for whatever reason.
It's like, we love stars, but I think they have a right to their job also, right? I mean,
they're their own personal
in their position, you're walking
safety.
down. Yeah, you're walking down the like red carpet or you're like at an event, suddenly someone just come out to you and hug you. Like, you feel comfortable, man, or you feel safe, man? I don't think
I
so,
think he
right? It's
managed to
crazy,
grab Ariana Grande's I think wrist or something like that, right? Not sure.
Yeah,
Her co-star, the botak one, managed to
Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia.
Wow,
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember her name, but she actually managed
hero
to
of the
fend
day,
off
man.
the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hero of the
very
day.
good on
Yeah,
her. But still, well, it's mad. Like, I mean, I wouldn't. Okay, lah. In this instance, I wouldn't say. I'll just blame. I mean, the blame is easy to lay on RWS security
yeah,
because,
yeah,
I mean, this was obviously a security breach. I think this guy, he's just unfortunately kind of perfected his zao,
yeah.
all his moves, and then he know how to like elat security and everything like that. So unfortunately, I think he managed to get through security. He found like the the little spot. He said, okay, this is my
Loopholes lah.
opportunity. And
Yeah.
which was unfortunate lah. But I mean, I hope Ariana Grande doesn't take this badly, for her, to come to Singapore and everything.
She looks visibly shaken lah. Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, but I just feel that, I mean, as fans learn to be normal. Not even normal, like be reasonable lah. Don't do this kind of crazy things and act like, wow, this one is like, my pride. I do this, I'm special kind of thing. Like, what are you trying to like prove here? I don't understand.
Attention whore. This guy is just an attention whore. It's like remember there was that other Russian guy, the Vitali or something. He also, I think he streaked across some World Cup or some football match.
Correct.
Then they tackled him I think the security guards, like rugby tackled him or something. That was actually pretty funny. But it's just the same vein of idiots lah. Basically, the same vein of idiots. They just do this for, I don't know, whatever.
Attention,
whatever stupid reason, whatever inane reason they can think of. It's just unfortunate lah.
Okay, before we go on to the next segment, this is the kind in army, right? We say we will blanket party you at night one. Then no one will come out and say what happened. You just turn up next day, like swollen face, all this kind of thing.
This guy within first week confirm blanket party and confirm blanket party.
That's how I ask him come up. Yeah, you like to be special, right? Come. You like to be special.
Wow, but also. Yeah. This is the kind of idiot that will get the entire company or your entire platoon extra. Like you drop 20, you extra, you half right change, you half extra.
Correct.
Then you said you want to be funny, right? Okay, you watch everybody else half right change. This is the kind of asshole that will get everybody punished.
Thern Yang, you wanted to cover the segment of the week. What would you like to cover?
Okay, as per usual, since I am the resident car guy, I am going to talk about, nothing actually happened this week in terms of cars for me, but last week, Vinayat, you can put in the photo of the Proton EMAS 7.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Yeah, you saw my Instagram. I still have the photos that I haven't posted. I'll post it later after this recording.
Okay.
We're recording on Sunday, which is like the 16th of November. So yeah, Proton, in case you didn't know, yes, it's Malaysia's national car maker. Mahathir Mohamed's brainchild. Baby, in fact, I call their cars the Mahathir Mobile because. Unfortunately, because of I would say financial mismanagement on Proton's part, like Malaysia, everyone got to go and reach their hand into the cookie jar to
抽水.
Yeah, I know lah. To go and help themselves a bit lah. Everybody needs a cookie. So financial mismanagement has unfortunately, I think, ran their company into the ground in the past lah. So Proton has been sold to Geely, which is a Chinese multi-brand group and one of the biggest. I think, not wrong, top one of the 4 national car makers of China. Geely Group also owns Lotus, Volvo, Polestar. Wow. That's one of the. Off the top of my head, I can remember. One new thing about Geely Group is that they literally just pump in money and then let you go and do your thing, which is what have they done with primarily with Volvo and Polestar. So it's done. I mean, Volvo is selling very well. Their products are very good as well. So yeah, same thing with Proton. Their products now, the petrol ones like the X50, the X70, they are some of the best-selling cars in Malaysia now. Well priced, well equipped, and they actually, from what I've heard, they drive decently well as well. So yeah, I mean, people like them. And then now this Proton EMAS 7, their new foray into electric models. I know Malaysia has a few more. I think the EMAS 5, but at least for Singapore right now, it's only the EMAS 7. So it's a rebadged Geely EX5. When it comes to rebadging, so the only Malaysian part of this Proton EMAS 7, is the badge on the grille and on the steering wheel. The car is effectively Chinese. It's a Geely EX5. Proton doesn't exactly have the expertise when it comes to electric vehicles. Their parent company, Geely, the Chinese are so far ahead in terms of
technology.
In terms of electric car technology. Like, I'm not just saying this because I've gotten favors from different Chinese brands. I've seen what they can offer. I've seen what they can do compared to Western electric car offerings. The Chinese are really quite a hit. And also the price, you really cannot beat the Chinese on price. So
Yeah.
the EMA 7, I didn't know what to expect. It's my first time driving that car. So battery is a little bit small. Range is on paper 420.
Oh, okay.
I got like high 300s. I was used, but then I have a heavy right foot. But the car it's big, it's spacious, about the size of a Toyota Harrier. It rides very well. Okay, it doesn't drive like fantastically, but for what it is fantastic. It's so comfortable, and there is so much hidden storage space in the car. Like under the rear seats, there's a hidden compartment.
Oh, okay.
In the center console, from the rear seats, you can pull out. Under the boot floor, there is space also. I had with a friend moved house when I had the car. I basically chucked so many things inside the car, and I still had space. I was actually joking with the marketing girl from Proton that, hey, this car, next year, you should, during Chinese New Year, should let me. I should go to JB and go and buy bakwa and go smuggle inside the car. Price-wise, 174, and it's a Cat B car. Yeah, 174
that's not too bad actually.
It's very good. It's equivalent. Yeah. Okay, the BYD Atto 3 is a little bit more expensive by a couple of grand. That's Cat A. This is Cat B. Yes, it's Cat B, and it's 174,000. I think the only thing I would complain about would be the battery size. But according to Proton, they're bringing in a larger battery soon, next year. Yeah, honestly, for the price, and it's a Cat B car, so it's about 215 horsepower. I don't have much to complain about.
So who would have thought that Thern Yang, who dislikes so many Malaysian things, would say a Malaysian car is good? Wow.
Yes, I do bash on Malaysia quite a bit. I mean, it's a Singaporean pastime after all. But there are certain cars. There are still cars that Malaysia, that Proton makes, that I do want to try out. Yeah, like X50, X70. Like, all that I bash on about Malaysia, sometimes they've done right. Some of their cars actually aren't too bad. So we shall see where, in the future, hopefully there's an update, I can get to try some of the newer Protons. We shall see.
So before our episode, a word from our sponsor.
This episode of the Chit Chatter Podcast is brought to you by Gui Cafe, a cozy Korean-Japanese cafe that's all about coffee, meals, comfort. Located at 278 Southbridge Road, Gui Cafe is a charming escape from the bustle of the city. It is the perfect place to unwind and have a great time and just let conversations flow.
A signature dosirak rice box is a fan favorite. A golden Korean lunchbox filled with rice, a sunny side-up egg, kimchi, seaweed, and luncheon meat. Give it a shake before you dig in and shake your dosirak for that fun, satisfying mix that makes Gui Cafe unique. If you're in the mood for something lighter, they've got plenty of food for sharing, perfect for a chat over coffee or a quick catch up with friends. And don't leave without trying their Dalgona honeycomb coffee. Creamy, sweet, and just the right amount of indulgence.
So if you're looking for a space that serves up comfort and conversation, head down to Gui Cafe at 278 Southbridge Road. Once again, a big thank you to our friends at Gui Cafe for sponsoring this episode of the Chit Chatter Podcast.
And now, back to the episode. The first news we are covering today, I'm going to ask Thern Yang, you should have read this. Do you see this news about a woman giving birth on a Grab car on the way to hospital?
Yeah, I did. I hope Grab sponsors the cleaning.
That's what everybody's saying. Like, can you imagine how much fluid, how much mess the car will be in, the smell and everything?
I used to, when I was in uni, I did drive for Uber to earn some extra money. And I sincerely hope this lady, when she gave birth in the car, at least the seats were like vinyl or something. Because if it's those cloth seats, have you ever had people vomit on cloth seats? I tell you, the stain,
oh my God,
the smell. I cannot twice.
The smell is the worst. I tell you, the smell. Oh my, yeah.
And it is terrible. So I sincerely hope the lady gave birth in a car with at least leather seats, but still the floor, the carpet. I don't know. Please go and, I don't know. If it was a rental, just swap the car, my God, It's
I've heard of Grab drivers that specifically avoid CBD on Friday nights and Saturday nights because of they don't want to drive drunk people and vomit.
Unfortunately, last time, because when I was driving for Uber, the night, Clarke Quay, all the party spots, right? Money is good. Search price, money is very good. You got to take the risk, that you're going to have to encounter drunk people, which I have encountered a few times, but so far, I was lucky, only twice vomit in my car. There were some others who did vomit in my car, but they vomited into a plastic bag. Thank God.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey, the driver is a part-time doctor leh. I'm like, are we paying our part-time doctors so little that they have to drive Grab?
He's a part-time doctor.
Yes, bro, you can go search. I don't know why you're a part-time doctor driving Grab.
The article also was saying like where the birth cert will say the
Yes,
place of birth will
correct.
be. Okay, I remember a couple of years ago, there was this lady who gave birth in a taxi. And then I remember the papers reported it as the place of birth. The hospital actually put it as the expressway, the name of the expressway. Yeah, so I think this will be the same case lah. They will wherever she gave birth, CT, ECP, AYE, KPE, wherever lah.
I also seen people comment two other things. I think some of them say they will put the lamppost number closest to your give birth place. I don't know how true that is. But I also seen one more that they will just say that born on motorbike on the way to hospital or something like that. Yeah, my birth cert, born on motorbike on the way to hospital. Oh, that's a damn badass story, yeah.
That's really whack, you know. It's like, oh, where were you born? You know, it's like, you go to those like, you got those like freshman camp, the icebreaker fact, you know. It's like, oh, people say, oh, last time I used to be a gymnast. Oh, last time I used to be in a choir and I won like gold in SYF, that kind of thing. Then you come to you, oh, I was born on the AYE.
Or you play the two truth one line. The line is that I was born on the AYE. CTE direction towards where?
Towards CT direction towards SGH. That's like two truth one. So people, of course, that's the lie lah. It's like, no, that's the truth.
That's the truth. Kudos to the mama for just giving birth safely, and then kudos to the doctor for driving her like to the hospital.
Freaking natural birth in a moving vehicle. That is something else, you know.
If I was the driver, I wouldn't know how I don't think I can concentrate on the road. Like, I drive, I still have to, hey, you okay or not? Hey, you okay or not? Like, wow.
A couple of the other Chit Chatter boys, also Brandon and my dad, they already have kids. So I think there was the time we were discussing whether their wives got like natural or C-section birth, that kind of thing. And then I can't remember which. I'm not going to mention names lah, but I mean, obviously natural birth, they said damn pain, obviously. And then C-section was like, you just slice you open and it's like, oh my God, everything of me, oh my guts are out of my body, that kind of thing.
The second news, I think this one Thern Yang also confirmed got see one because it's all over the news.
Yes,
it's about this driver that just reversed the car, knocked into this auntie, get out of his car, look at the auntie and walk away. I tell you, I don't understand how you can knock over an auntie or a person and just don't even go over and say, hey, you okay or not? You need help or not? He saw it and then he walked away leh. Like, what the hell?
I can imagine the uncle came out of the car and I said, hey, 那安怎啊？
我先讲。I don't understand.
I think you may say, hey, I will see. Bye bye.
It's not like there is any blind spots, anything. It's a landed estate. There wasn't like a lot of traffic also. So he just reversed and like knocked into the auntie. Then luckily there was a CCTV capturing the footage lah. Then he like just look at auntie and walk away. I'm like, wow.
It's like you know how last time in chemistry it's like water and potassium. That kind of thing. It's like more often than not, there's always some like explosive reaction just waiting to happen. You just need a catalyst, and then you know. So maybe the uncles or the uncle's family got some problem with this auntie or maybe her family, that kind of thing. So I think maybe the uncle 趁机会，那个 auntie 在拿那个垃圾出去，等下我三淡薄啊，再噗，auntie 咧，會使喎。auntie，等先咩代志啊？我先叫拜拜。
To me, this is worse than all the kids or all the hit and run, because I feel that if you hit and run, right, means you know that inside is wrong and you're guilty. You want to escape the responsibility, so you know that it's still wrong leh. This one, I feel that he looked at the auntie, then he walked away. Right, means that, oh, I know what happened. I think it's okay. You are not like dead or anything. I can go off. I don't understand this thought process. I guess we should just be thankful if we have good neighbors, or at least neighbors that don't create trouble. I think really that's a godsend. Okay, the third news. Yes. NEA officer obtained $21,000 in bribes to avoid reporting malpractices in funeral services. Have you heard about this kind of like funeral services and funeral businesses, and sometimes their association with like some of the underground business, and like, you know, sometimes you see all the what LED, then they say, oh, some of the things that a lot of LED means that this one used to be someone for the underground business one.
That one, isn't there like some rule? There was some like complaints against it saying it's too bright or it's a fire hazard or something.
Yes, correct.
But like the association of underground Underground societies, the one I can't say I heard of that.
Yeah, because I've heard my fair share of stories that say that a lot of people, okay, not a lot lah. I mean now it's less, okay, but some of the earlier funeral businesses were run by people that, how do you say that need to 把钱洗白啊. They need to find legal means to make the, how do you say, to make the
money cleaner.
Make the money clean, correct? Because funeral business is one of the businesses where there's very big transactions, right? One funeral 5 days can be what, 30K, 20K, depending on what kind of package you get, right? And then
try a 1 week wake. It's what happened when my grandfather passed in 2014.
Oh.
Wow, at the end of it, my whole family was like
Shag, bro.
I all cross, really I all cross.
This kind of like so-called malpractices or like this kind of funeral business, right? How much is too much and how much is like you really report and then NEA officers really go down and tell you that, hey, this one cannot do like that?
All these wakes and funerals and stuff, like people already said already, so like authorities don't even want to go and kacau because they want to antagonize or offend the family already. So like, let's be honest, I don't think after all those LTA those parking warden, those parking vampires, I don't think people have a lot of sympathy for I also don't think people have a lot of sympathy for all these NEA people. All these NEA, LTA, all these enforcement people, I think our Singapore public doesn't actually have a lot of sympathy for these kind of people because they are the ones who are taking our money like blatantly, that kind of stuff. I mean, of course, obviously the parking LTA parking warden, that one is really people will go and take knife, you can take knife and throw, they'll take knife and throw lah. But I think second place will be the NEA officer. Also not your fault. Also, guilty by association, unfortunately for NEA.
So I think to sort of wrap this news up, I just feel that it's a very unfortunate thing that, by right, funeral is supposed to be a time where you make peace or you send someone away. But I think we have all heard our fair shares of this kind of association to the wrong side, or like family tongues wagging, all this, or like, families pointing finger at each other. I tell you, it gets a bit disgusting sometimes.
Unfortunately lah. But also on a happier takeaway, when my maternal grandmother did pass, she unfortunately passed away in 22. But her death actually brought me and my cousins closer, because my cousins and I, all the cousins lah, we do the overnight duty lah. Tiring, after all eyes crossed, even though it's only a 3-day wake, and it brought all of us closer. So I guess if that's one good thing that can come out of a wake/funeral, that could be it too. We would like to take a quick break to thank our friends at HDBK Official for sponsoring this episode of the Chit Chatter Podcast. If you've ever run a small business or tried selling online, you'll know how tough it can be. High platform fees, hidden charges, and algorithms that bury your listings. That's exactly what HDBK Official is changing.
HDBK Official is a community marketplace made for local brands and creators here in Singapore. Instead of taking huge commissions, their fees are only 2 to 5% with no hidden fees or transaction costs.
You don't even need your own website. HDBK Official helps you reach new customers, grow your brand, and actually keep more of what you earn. It's not about competing with big platforms. It's about building a fair, supportive space where local businesses can really thrive.
To learn more about the platform or to list your own brand, check out HDBKOfficial.com. Thanks again to HDBK Official for supporting the show and for supporting local creators. Before we end the podcast,
time for my favorite segment, the Alamak meter.
Yes, so we'd like to go to a quick fire round of news for Alamak meter. Tourists from China feels that Singapore is too expensive to visit, but will still pop by for a visit.
Y'all like Singapore. Y'all like to come here. Let's be honest, Golden Week, a lot of Chinese tourists come to Singapore, and then y'all still complain expensive. Doesn't really make sense that y'all are complaining about this. So I think it's just dumb. If you want to travel, you should be able to afford to travel. You all know Singapore isn't cheap. Just to come here, up to you.
I think no one is pointing a finger at your head to say come to Singapore lah. But, since you choose to come here, why are you shitting on our country? Simon Boy sent a loyal letter to Xia Xue after she sort of implied he started his Forever Megan charity for attention.
Okay, I think Xia Xue is doing this to remain relevant, but also Xia Xue collects these loyal letters like Infinity Stones.
Like pride like that.
Like when we as like army or police or civil defense, all the medal one, right?
Yeah.
She collect loyal letter like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that.
I agree. I just think it's a plain Alamak news. This is On both sides, it doesn't look good. Alright, that was our Lao Jiaos podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like and subscribe. We have an episode that comes out every Friday. But at the same time, if you're into football, we have the Football Hockey that drops every Wednesday. And our Kobe Bro show where we interview fun and amazing guests from around Singapore every Monday. Now, we hope that everyone has a great week ahead. But remember,
we don't always talk cock.
But sometimes we do.
Oh yes, we always do. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh.